ball on the backhander. That's 1-0 Greenfield. Here's one. And it's slammed it home.
Okay.
Aaron Landry is going to go all the way to the house. Greenfield wins the Division IIIA State Championship, beating Lunenburg 3-2, and then mugging Riley Grove. Softball on Frontier Community Access Television. Today's game, the Mahar Senators come to take on the Frontier Redhawks. Hi again, everyone, sports fans. I'm Chris Collins along with Cheryl Moreau. Sub here is Megan Self, and we are here for what should be a very entertaining matchup, Cheryl, between the Senators and the Frontier Redhawks here on their home field.
Yep, definitely.
Starting lineups for the Mahar Senators: Michaela Crew playing on the pitch for Mahar. Dakota Cleveland bats second, playing first base. Kiana Thompson is the shortstop. She bats third. Skylar Keegan is the catcher. Olivia Patch bats fifth at second base. Hannah DuPont, third base. And then it's Nevaeh Scribner in right field. Batting seventh, batting eighth is Laura McKinnis, the left fielder, and Anya Roberts, number 48, bats last and will be playing first base. And actually, I want to make one correction. Anna Cleveland is, again, two first basemen here, and Cleveland will be playing the infield. So that's the Mahar Senators starting lineup. They'll be batting first, obviously. Let's go to Cheryl for the starting lineup for the Frontier Redhawks.
Batting first will be Olivia Dean, and she'll be playing in center field. Lucia Dillette will be up next, playing third base. Charlotte, her older sister, will be batting third and playing first base. Cece Green will be playing catcher and batting fourth. Macy Ring will be playing shortstop and batting fifth. Michaela Santos will be playing second base and batting sixth. Ashley Taylor will be in left field, batting seventh. Delaney Fifield in right field, batting eighth. And Savannah Upton pitching, batting ninth.
A very windy day here in South Deerfield, as we haven't quite had a conventional spring yet this year. It's still kind of feels a little bit like late winter, but the wind is going to be, I think, a factor certainly. And this is also the second game for Christina Keegans as the head coach of the Mahar Senators. She just took over the program. So we'll see if the Senators can put some offense together against what's traditionally a pretty good Frontier lineup. Pretty strong, a lot of good athletes, and last year, of course, they were very, very good and looking to advance. Again, this is the only season really this year that's going to have a postseason, and I think that the Frontier Redhawks would love to be in on that conversation, certainly.
Definitely.
So both teams in their respective dugouts getting ready to start this game. And again, no threat of rain today, but a little bit of sunshine peeking through the heavy clouds. Beautiful day here in South Deerfield, although a brisk and windy one as the Frontier Redhawks take the field to get this one started. The Hawks fired around the infield and get ready to get going here. Pitching for Frontier today is Savannah Upton. She'll bat ninth, as Cheryl indicated. Upton can definitely can fling it. It's good spin on the ball. Not a very tall kid, but certainly has a strong arm. Both of these teams have catchers batting cleanup for them. CeCe Green is the catcher for Frontier, and of course Sailor Keegan's the catcher for the Mahar Senators. And we're about to get underway here with the first batter, Mackenzie Drew. He's the pitcher for the Mahar Senators. Quick conference on the mound, and we'll get this one underway here from very windy South Deerfield. Field is in perfect condition for today's game. Upton deals, and the first pitch swung on, fouled off by Mackenzie Drew. 0-1. Got a piece of that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2, so quickly.
Savannah's got some good speed on her pitches.
Yep, ahead on the count, 0-2. Ground ball to short from the knees, throw to first, and she's going to be in there as unable to make the scoop.
Just missed it.
Well, it was a well-hit ball, and Ring played it well. Just the throw was a little bit low, and so Brew is at first, and the batter will be Dakota Cleveland. And a bunt down the third base line, throw to first. And she's safe at first. Everybody's safe, so Mahar's got something going here. Bunt single for Dakota Cleveland. And Drew advances to second, so running at first and second for Kiana Thompson, the shortstop. Not the way that Frontier wanted to start this one. Infield to double play depth. Upton winds and deals. Inside, ball one. That one's in the dirt. Good scoop by the catcher. So 2-0. So Mahar got something going here, first inning. Line drive to left.
Oh,
and
so
that's going
close.
to be a base hit. And running around to score is Drew, and it's 1-0 Mahar on the base hit to left by Kiana Thompson. One nothing Mahar, still nobody out. Inside strike. To Sailor Keegan, the catcher. Ground ball to short. And they'll go to third and get the force. So one down and first out at third. And Keegan, which is first. So one out. First out of the game for Frontier. Runners again at first and second. And the batter will be Olivia Patch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Just inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike low on the inside corner. 1-2. That's the first time Upton's been ahead on a count in this game. Fouled it off. Protecting the plate was Patch. Count still 1-2. Again, runners first and second. 1-0 Mahar. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Ball gets through. And the runners will advance to second and third, but it's a strikeout for Patch. And that's 2 gone, and the batter will be Hannah DuPont. Swing and a miss, strike one. So Upton now settling in a bit after a rocky couple of first batters. Short fly ball into right. This is trouble. It's going to land in for a base hit. And one run will score. Runners at the corners. And it is 2-0 Mahar. And the batter will be Nevaeh Scribner. And quick conference on the mound. That little flare just held in there. It's an RBI for DuPont. You can hear the wind blowing left to right. Very windy day here. Conference is over at the mound, and Upton will focus on the batter, Scribner. Foul ball, 0-1. Foul off, so quick 0-2 count for Upton. Low and inside, 1-2 the count. Strike three, and they'll have to throw to first as the ball got away, and that will retire the side. So the Mahar Senators draw first blood here at South Deerfield. At the end of a half inning of play, it is Mahar 2, Frontier coming up. You're watching Redhawks softball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Financial support for FCAT sports coverage provided by Attorney Daniel F. Graves. If you need legal help, call Daniel Graves today at 773-8706. He is also Deerfield's current town moderator. Cheslick's Market. Great lunch specials, sandwiches, baked goods, and homemade meals. Right next to the Common in South Deerfield. Gilmore and Farrell Insurance, Berniston Road, Greenfield. Your trusted choice for personal and commercial insurance. 413-773-3686. Attorney Leah M. Phillips, 22 Mohawk Trail, Greenfield. Your go-to lawyer for all your legal services. Learn more at www.lphillipslaw.com.
So the Frontier Redhawks getting ready to get their first time at the plate, trailing 2-0. Was a pretty good first inning for the Mahar Senators offensively. Couple of hits, couple of errors, actually one error. And we'll see if this young Frontier lineup can do some damage against the Mahar Senators. McKinley Drew is on the hill for Mahar. And leading off will be the center fielder, Olivia Dean.
Senior at Frontier this year.
She had quite a year on the volleyball team. We saw a lot of her.
Yep.
And you mentioned that this Frontier lineup has a couple 8th graders in there, too.
Yes. Number 18, Ashley Taylor, I believe is an 8th grader, along with Delaney Fifield, number 15. Has a few freshmen and sophomores on there, too.
Olivia Dean, the center fielder, steps in. We'll see if Frontier can get back in this, trailing 2-0. High ball 1. One 1-0 pitch, low in the dirt, 2-0. So Dean ahead on the count. Imagine if Olivia gets on, that'll be some speed on the bases for the Hawks. Ground ball to short. And it's going to be a, I don't know if we call it an error or not. That looks like a base hit. It was handled by the shortstop, but
I think it was just a wrong bounce and she caught it the wrong way.
so Dean is on, and the batter is Lucia Dulett. I'll get that wrong at some point again.
Yep.
Lucia Dulett.
Freshman at Frontier.
Line drive,
Amazing
base
line
hit up the
drive.
middle. That was, there's no doubt about that one. So the first two hitters are aboard for Frontier. And Charlotte Dulett will come up.
Charlotte, also a senior at Frontier.
That was just what the doctor ordered for the Hawks after spotting 2 runs in the first to the Mahar Senators. 2 quick singles. Low and inside. Ball 1. The wind is really starting to pick up now.
Dust is blowing. That is not fun for the pitcher.
I bet it's not. Again in the dirt. 2-0 to Charlotte Dulett. And if she gets on, CC Green will get her shot at it, the catcher. Pop up.
I believe that is a
Oh no, home run! Oh.
By Charlotte Dulett.
Wow, she got all of that one. 3-run homer for Dulett, and just like that, it's 3-2 Frontier. She got every bit of that.
Taking her time to get her on the bases. Celebration waiting for her at home.
Well, that didn't take long for Frontier to take the lead back on a home run by Charlotte Dulett. It looked at first like it was just a pop-up, but she got all of it, and I don't know if the wind helped it, but it definitely got out of here in a hurry.
Yes, yes it did.
So the bases are now empty for CC Green, the catcher. Well, that was exactly what the Frontier Redhawks needed after that 2-run first by the Senators. High for a ball. Another high ball. Another high fly ball, this time to right center. This one's going to go off the wall. Into second with the double is CC Green.
Amazing hit by Cece.
So the Redhawks bats have come alive here. 2 singles, a 3-run homer, and a double. And the batter is going to be Macy Ring, the shortstop.
Nope, that is... Oh, I was wrong. It is. Okay.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I thought it was the wrong order because I thought Kayla was walking up.
Nope.
That was all.
And
Slide.
Ring takes off, and the Green rather takes off and takes third.
Nice slide by Cece.
So now we have a runner at third. And a single brings in the 4th run. Good pitch. It's on the inside corner, so it's a strike. And that one was a bit of a changeup. Just out ahead of it was Green. Fouled it off. 2 strikes now on Macy. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball goes to the dirt. And she's actually going to make it to first as
He dropped third
it
strike.
dropped third strike. So Green, or Ring rather, is at first. And I think that we want to question a little bit of a conference the
Yep.
plate here. I think she's out.
I believe she is. Oh, nope. She is getting she
Courtesy
has an
runner.
injury, I believe.
She's injured. Ooh, yes. Looks like
She's limping.
Ooh. So in for her.
Number 2, Gabby Adams.
Yep. Gabrielle Adams is at first. The drop third strike. So runners at first and third. And the batter is Michaela Santos. Shows bunt. Ball in the dirt. 1-0. Well, sorry to see that. Looked like she looked like she pulled up a little bit lame when she got to the bag. I wasn't sure, but she's definitely out, and Gab's in as a courtesy runner. High, ooh, way high.
I do not know if it was her knee or ankle, but it definitely was something was hurting her while she was walking back to the dugout.
Well, hopefully she'll be all right. Still no outs here for Frontier. Strike on the outside corner. That one was high. Tough strike zone. Michaela's not a real tall girl. It looks like the Mahar pitcher likes to throw the high ball and give an opportunity. Either real high or real low. Not a line between. Again, in the dirt.
Feel.
And we've got a walk. So bases are now loaded for Ashley Taylor. So golden opportunity here to blow this one open with a crooked number if Taylor can get a hold of one here. She's one of the 8th graders you mentioned earlier.
Yes. I haven't gotten to see her play since she was in 4th grade, so we'll see how this goes.
Ball low in the dirt. Some of these pitches are really low.
Yeah.
You better have the golf team come in and swing at those.
Ooh,
And
that is
popped foul into the crowd. And there's a pretty good crowd here for, again, this is spring sports. And a lot of the COVID restrictions have been lifted, so you'll have more fans showing up, I think.
I also think the fear with the vaccines being out now is a little bit less than when we were in fall sports.
I think you're absolutely right about that. And that's good news that the COVID levels are now at the level that they were before Thanksgiving, which is great news for everybody. Hopefully next year we'll return to a regular fall sports schedule. We actually have football in September. That'd be nice. 2-1 the count to Taylor. Way high over the catcher's head, and Green is going to score on the pass ball. We call it pass ball or a wild pitch, but it's a run in, and the runners advance to second and third, so it's 4-2 Frontier. Ground ball, base hit to right field. 1 run in, 2 runs in. And it's going to be a 2-run single for Ashley Taylor. And just like that, it is 6-2 as Frontier has broken it open here in the first inning. Now the batter, Delaney Fifield. Again, no outs in this inning. And line drive, and it's going to be a double play. Great play at third base, and they double off Ashley Taylor just like that, 2 gone. Good heads-up play at third.
Number 5, amazing catch.
That was Hannah DuPont with the catch, and they double off.
We have a left-handed batter for Frontier, which means we are in the line of fire for fouls.
Savannah Upton, the pitcher. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. I've been hit with baseballs, volleyballs. Why not a softball? No hockey pucks yet, but I'm usually far enough away. Ball in the dirt.
Nice
Line
hit.
drive.
Home run.
Home run! Center field, dead center field.
Job Upton.
So Savannah Upton. And that makes it 7-2. We'll go back to the top of the order. Olivia Dean. Infield singled and scored a run in that first time up. So 2 home runs in the inning for the Hawks. The bats are alive here. Low ball 2. Low ball 3. Ground ball to third, base hit. Just out of the reach of the third baseman, so it's a single for Olivia Dean. She's 2 for 2. And Lucia Dulett is coming up. She singled her first time up, scored a run. Just inside, ball one.
Ooh, nice pop fly.
Pop up into center field, right center field. That's going to drop in for a hit. Dean rounds third. She will score. It's going to be a triple for Lucia Dulett. And that's the second run of the inning scored by Olivia Dean. And that makes it by my unofficial count 8-2. We're going to check the official scoring in between innings just to make sure. The batter is Charlotte Dulett. Struck one at the knees. Dulett homered is her last time up, 3-run homer, which got the ball rolling here on what's been a strong first inning for the Frontier Redhawks. Low in the dirt. So Dean 2 for 2, Dulett 2 for 2, and Charlotte Dulett with a homer up there in the 3-hole. If she gets on, Cece Green will be the hitter. Hop up.
Pop fly.
And the pitcher is going to drop it. And that's going to be an error. It's going to be another run for Frontier. It's going to be an E1 on that one. That makes it 9-2 with CC Green, who doubled her last up and scored a run at the plate. Foul ball down the left field line. And taking off for second, throw down, and she is going to be in there. That's a stolen base for Charlotte Dulett, so she's in scoring position. So the beat goes on for the Frontier Redhawks. Their second time through the order now. Fouled off. Tough first inning for Mahar, but Frontier brought the bats out today. High for a ball. As Charlotte Dulett leads off of second. Green, by the way, doubled her last time up, scored a run. She gets on. Macy Ring will be the batter. Fly ball, right field. And the catch is made.
A nice catch by the right fielder.
And that'll retire the side. So we played one full inning here from Deerfield. At the end of one, the score is Frontier 9 and Mahar 2. This is Red Hawk softball on Frontier Community Access Television. Do me a favor. Go.
Financial support for FCAT sports coverage provided by Attorney Daniel F. Graves. If you need legal help, call Daniel Graves today at 773-8706. He is also Deerfield's current town moderator. Cheslick's Market. Great lunch specials, sandwiches, baked goods, and homemade meals. Right next to the Common in South Deerfield. Gilmore and Farrell Insurance, Berniston Road, Greenfield. Your trusted choice for personal and commercial insurance. 413-773-3686. Attorney Leah M. Phillips, 22 Mohawk Trail, Greenfield. Your go-to lawyer for all your legal services. Learn more at www.lphillipslaw.com.
And Lauren McInnes is the batter for the Mahar Senators. Low ball one. We have a little bit of a discrepancy on what the actual score is. Our score unofficially is 9-2. That was a big inning for Frontier. Fouled that one off. It was almost a half a swinging bunt there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Our unofficial count is 9-2. We have Cheryl out double checking. In the dirt, 2-1. And another one low, ball 3. 3-1 the count. On deck is Anya Roberts, the first base person for the Mahar Senators. Yeah, so we have a discrepancy. Mahar's bench says 8-2. We say 9-2, and so does the Frontier bench. So I'm going to go with 9-2. And it's going to be a walk. You almost need a calculator to keep track of the runs in that first inning for Mahar.
Gary has 2 players watching, so they have 9. So I think we're gonna go with 9.
McInnes on first, and the batter is Anya Roberts, the first base person. Thank you for doing that running for me, Charlotte.
No problem.
We want to be as accurate as possible, but with an inning like that, when there's so much going on.
It's also a very long inning for Mahar. So.
Yes. Strike on the inside corner. 1-1 is the count. Fouled off. 1-2. Again, a beautiful but windy day here in South Deerfield. You can hear the wind in the microphone.
There's a foul over the visitors' dugout.
Anya did a good job protecting the plate there. That was a tough pitch. High and outside. Had to get a bat on it to stay alive. And high for ball 2. So evens the count at 2-2. Again, Laura McInnes at first base, leading off after walking. Again, good job protecting the plate by Anya. She fouls that one off, so she's staying alive. In the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Impressive up at bat.
Oh, and a changeup got her. Strikeout. So 1 down, 1 on, and Mackenzie Drew is the batter. She got on base via an error in that first inning. Scored a run, one of the two that Mahar has. And she bunts it. And that was actually a double hit. She bunted it, but the ball hit the bat twice, so that's going to be a foul ball. Otherwise, it would have been a pretty good bunt.
Yeah.
Dulett playing way in on the first base side. Low for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball to short. Double play ball, and they get the force play at first. So 2 gone as they get McInnes, and the batter will be Dakota Cleveland, who singled in that first inning. And taking off for second is Drew, and she is in there, stealing second base. So
Nice
Drew,
slide on her part.
yep, Drew is in scoring position. Cleveland stepping back in. In the dirt. Good scoop there by the catcher, Ring. Or excuse me,
Green.
Green, sorry. I got her confused with Macy Ring there. Another good job to keep the ball in front of her. High for a ball. And that's going to be a walk. So Dakota's on with a base on balls. And the batter will be Kiana Thompson, the shortstop, singled and scored a run in that first inning. So runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch on the inside corner. 0-2. Low for a ball. 1-2 the count. If Thompson gets on, Sailor Keegan, the catcher, will be up. Fly ball, left field. And put away for the out. That retires the side.
Nice catch by Ashley Taylor.
Taylor saw that all the way. So he played 1.5 from South Deerfield. At the end of 1.5, it is Frontier 9, Mahar 2. This is Redhawks softball on Frontier Community Access Television. Good. At the bottom of the second, Macy Ring is going to lead things off. It'll be Ring, Santos, and Taylor for Frontier in this half of the inning. Again, Frontier leads 9-2. There is a mercy rule in softball if you get far enough ahead.
I believe it is 12 runs up by the end of the top of the fifth. I also think in lower levels there is a run rule per inning.
Yep. Good pitch. Change up at the letters. Strike one. Both pitchers settling in a bit now, I think, after a tough first couple innings. First inning, anyway. And fouled off. That makes it 0-2. Again, foul that one off, almost the same spot. Still 0-2.
There we go.
And that one, again, fouled off. A little bit closer to the line, but still foul. That seems to be the preferred spot for her. Looks like she's just a little bit out in front of it, Macy. High for a ball. That makes count 1 and 2. Pop up, and
Out.
the catcher is able to put it away. So 1 out for the Redhawks. And that brings up Michaela Santos. Michaela lined out her first time up. A good play at third. Nice pitch inside corner, strike one. That one's low. 1-1 the count. That one's low as well. 2-1. That one was high. And strike 3, I believe, on the outside. No, actually, no, it was
Strike 2.
strike 2. I'm sorry. Thought she found another one off. So strike 2 on the outside corner. And she's going to walk. So down to first goes Michaela Santos, and the batter will be Ashley Taylor, left fielder. And she shows bunt, but it's a strike. On deck is Delaney Fifield. Line drive, base hit left field. Rounding second and going to third. And that's actually going to be a double for Michaela Santos.
Nope,
Sorry, for Ashley Taylor. Michaela Santos ends up at third. And the batter will be Delaney Fifield with 2 on the pond. And a chance to, again, put some runs on the board for Frontier. Low ball 1. One out, 2 on for Frontier. Line drive, or that's a ground ball base hit up the middle. That's going to score 2. As Santos and Taylor come around to score, and that makes it 11-2. A 2-run single by Delaney Fifield. And the batter is the pitcher, Savannah Upton. High ball 1. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 to count. Low, and that one's going to get by the catcher. And down second goes Delaney Fifield. So Fifield's in scoring position. Nice pitch on the outside corner. Get a good scoop by the catcher there. Keeps Delaney at second. Upton now steps in. And that's going to be a walk for Savannah. So Upton goes down to first. So Upton at first, Fifield at second, and the batter is Olivia Dean, who has scored 2 runs in this game. Line drive, nice play at shortstop, but she's not going to get to the bag, and everybody's safe. That was one of those plays where she made a nice stop on the ball, but there was nobody covering the bag, and she couldn't get there before Upton. So the bases are loaded for Lucia Dulett, who tripled her last time up. Low for a ball. Again, this could break it wide open. Frontier's only 1 run away from that mercy rule threshold. But we still got a lot of ball to play between now and the 5th inning. High for a ball. Again, Fifield is at third. Upton is at second. Dean is at first. And Lucia Dulett at the plate. Infield is in. And she's way ahead on the count now. And that's going to walk in a run. So Lucia Dulett walks, and Fifield comes in on a base on balls. And that makes it 12-2. A little conversation at the mound, and I think we might have a pitching change here. Base is still juiced, and now this is a serious situation because Charlotte Dulett has already hit a home run in this game to open things up in the first inning. She would love to get a hold of one here. Again, one out. Count the score is 12-2. Bases are loaded for Frontier. And one of the power bats in this lineup is about to come to the plate. Ball one high. My guess is they're going to try and stay away from Charlotte as much as possible once that bat, given what she did the first time up. Ground ball to third. They're going to go home for the force out at home. So they force Upton at home. And that makes it 2 outs. Base is still loaded, so good play there by Mahar to cut down the runner at home. And the batter is going to be the catcher and the cleanup hitter, CeCe Green, who doubled her last time up. Pass the ball, and coming home to score is Dean to make it 13-2. The Duletts advance to second and third. High for a ball. Low and inside, 2-0 the count. Inside for a ball. And a fly ball to center field, and it's going to go over the head of the center fielder. And it's going to be a double for CeCe, her second of the game. And Dulett scores. And the batter is going to be Macy Ring. In the dirt, ball one. So breaking it open here, 15-2 is the score. Ball to Macy Ring. Actually, my count is 14-2.
I will go do another score check between
We'll
innings.
check it. I have, well, maybe I'm wrong. I think you're probably right. Ground ball, base hit. That will score Dulett. And it's going to be a double for Macy Ring. And the batter's name is Michaela Santos. Ground ball to second. And she's safe.
She is safe.
Another run will score.
CC Green coming in the home.
Green comes in. By my count at 17-2. I'm just going to trust Megan on the score. 17-2 runners at the corner. So this is,
We'll do a final score check with Gary.
yes, we will. Fly ball to left and caught.
Amazing hit by Ashley, but that left fielder had it in her glove.
So 2 down now brings up Delaney Feifeld. She singled her last time up. Scored a run. My scorecard looks like it has measles right now. Just all these dots all over it. High for a ball. A big offensive couple of innings for the Frontier Redhawks. It looked like in the beginning of this game that Mahar was going to come in here and with those first 2 runs get out to a quick lead, but that lead evaporated relatively fast. And now it's been all Frontier offensively. Fouled off.
High.
Delaney went fishing for that one, it looked like a little bit. And ground ball to short. And bobbled. Another run will score. Coming in to score was Macy Ring on that one. That'll make it 18-2, I believe. And the batter is up. So Frontier's batted around a couple of times in this game. Tough day for the Senators. A lot of time in the field. Low for a ball. Again, runners at first and second. And a walk. So, again, the bases are loaded for the top of the order, Olivia Dean. So the beat goes on for the Frontier Redhawks. High for a ball. 1-0. Another ball high. 2-0. Ball 3 low. So 3-0 the count to Dean. So Mahar in danger of walking in the 19th run for Frontier. And that's ball 4. And that will bring in Santos. That makes it, by my count, 19-2. And Lucia Dulett is the hitter. Again, my count's unofficial, but... And ball 1.
Oh,
Fly ball, right field, gone.
Run for the other Dulett.
A grand slam. Oh boy. And that makes it 23-2. Oh boy. So 3 home runs in the game, 2 from the Duletts. And this game is blown wide open. Not that it wasn't before, but that clears the bases. Tough day at the office for the Senators. (23-2). You're not hearing things, folks. All this with 2 outs, so that was just a no-doubter to right field. A straight line shot. And there was another one. Gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Duletts. Her second of the game for Charlotte. It is 24-2. Yikes. Again, a no-doubter to straight center field. You call that a frozen rope. Gone.
See if 4th in the lineup can get another one.
Well, this is swiftly becoming almost cartoonish to a point. But that sometimes happens in softball, and you know when you're hot, you're hot. CC Green will be the batter. The cleanup hitter. Nothing to clean up right now, though, because the bases are empty. Back-to-back homers by the Dulett sisters. We're only in the second inning, by the way. High for a ball. And a walk. So it's a walk for CeCe Green, and that brings up Macy Ring.
I believe that means we're about to start our third pass through
Yes,
the
it
lineup.
is. It's the third time from the lineup. This is by far the longest inning we've seen in a long time in local high school softball. Low for a ball. Frontiers did a good job waiting for their pitches there and swinging the stuff in the dirt or high balls. Ground ball, base hit down the left field line. Excuse me. Runners at first and second. And the batter will be Michaela Santos.
Macy's knee sitting at first base, definitely hurting her.
Yeah, well, I think from what I understand, she fouled the ball off of her foot in that first inning, and that may be what the problem is. They're going to spell her for a courtesy runner.
Or it could have been when she was fielding in the first
Possible.
inning, caught something the wrong way.
And the batter will once again be the pitcher, Savannah Upton.
One ahead. It is Michaela Santos, actually.
I'm sorry, you're right. I apologize. 8 and 6. I'm sorry. It's Michaela Santos again.
She's swapped to batting left.
I was going to say, that's what threw me off. She's a switch hitter, apparently, and Savannah Upton is a lefty, so. Low for a ball. (24-2) is the score if you're just joining us. Sort of a swinging bunt, and it's going to be cut by the shortstop, and mercifully, the inning comes to an end. We have played, believe it or not, just 2 innings here in South Deerfield. At the end of 2, it is Frontier 24, Mahar 2. This is Redhawks softball on Frontier Community Access Television. You want to try and...
Who is this? So, let me find this. Is that Chloe? Is that number 11? Yes, it is.
We go to the top of the third, and we have a lot of changes in the Frontier lineup.
We have an entirely different infield and outfield.
Oh, excellent.
Pitching, number 18, Ashley Taylor. First base, number 19, Callie Berthium. Second base, Gabby Adams. Shortstop is Melanie Ring. Third base is Molly Gates. Left field is Chloe Cutting. Center field is Jillian Apanel, who just caught a pop fly to center field. And right field is, I believe that is number 10, Amanda Canepa. And I think number 15, Delaney Fifield, is catching.
So they've changed everything completely around, so we'll keep an eye on who's doing what. Strike one to the second batter of this inning. This is Sailor Keegan, I believe, the catcher. Line drive back to the pitcher. Boom.
Great catch by Ashley Taylor.
It was actually Olivia Patch that lined that one back. So 2 up, 2 down. And the batter is going to be Hannah DuPont, third base person for Mahar. Again, the score is 24-2. Completely different Frontier lineup in there. Swing and a miss. That new Frontier pitcher seems to have some mustard on that ball. Definitely throwing hard.
The new Frontier pitcher is 8th grader Ashley Taylor.
An 8th grader?
8th grader.
With that kind of speed? Pop up.
Pop up.
And the catcher's going to have that one.
Catch by Delaney Fifield.
And believe it or not, a 1-2-3 inning. How rare has that been today? First one of the game. Go to the bottom of the third. Frontier 24, Mahar 2. This is Redhawks softball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Going to be figuring out the betting order now.
No, we'll figure it out as we go. You know, I'm just gonna. Collins and Cheryl Moreau here. And we have a new pitcher for the Mahar Senators. It is Sailor Keegan's.
Up at bat for Frontier right now, number 18, Ashley Taylor.
This game is probably not going to go beyond the 5th, given the score, unless things change drastically. Haley Benoit is the new first base person for the Mahar Senators as well. And we'll sort of just figure out who's coming in for subs where as we move forward here. Last inning was pretty devastating for the Frontier Redhawks. They batted around 3 times, a couple of home runs. by the Dulett sisters, who have done most of the damage. That first part of the order, actually the entire order has been dangerous today, but the long ball, certainly they've hit 3 or 4 home runs today. Yeah, here we go.
Going to be a ball low for Ashley Taylor.
Again, an entirely new lineup in there for a tier. Good to be able to have that kind of depth.
There's a strike for Ashley Taylor. Count 1-1. The ball inside for Ashley.
Taylor Keegan's is just a sophomore.
Gonna be ball high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Be a walk for Ashley.
Nobody out, 1 on.
Delaney Fifield coming up to bat for Frontier. These two being the only two
I was
who
going to say they're
kept in order in the lineup. Strike for Delaney. Hit up to first base, caught by the second baseman. Safe.
Well, that was tough because that one was right in between the first and second base person, and there was nobody to cover first because they both went after the ball. So that's going to be an infield hit.
Ashley on second, Delaney on first. Up at bat, number 16, Jillian Apanel. First up at bat for the game for her. It's going to be a ball in the dirt. Jillian is a sophomore at Frontier. Strike for Jillian. Ashley and Delaney stealing third and second.
So 2 more runners in scoring position as if Frontier needed that. Apanel with a chance for a couple of RBIs here. She can get a hold of one.
Ball high outside. 1 strike, 2 balls. Another high ball for Jillian. Foul tip for Jillian. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jillian will either have to get a ball or protect the plate. I think that might be a
Gone.
home run for Jillian Appenell.
Three-run homer.
3-run homer.
That makes the count 27-2.
First up at bat for
Ooh,
Jillian.
yikes.
Went wonderfully.
Straight away center field. That, by my count, is unofficially the 5th home run of the game.
So.
Frontier. The long ball in effect here. In force.
So up next is number 11, Chloe Cutting for Frontier. She went in bunting position, but that was a ball.
Almost looking like she was going for a swinging bunt there.
Maybe a slap. I think that is a strike.
She swung at that one.
I'm going to call it a strike. I believe she's trying to slap. Chloe being left-handed, or batting left currently. She just foul tipped it.
That's a very unusual swing. I don't think I've seen that in softball very often.
Usually you want to do it on a high ball and bring it down right in front of the plate. I am unsure of the count.
Oh, that's 2 strikes for sure. Again, we're in the bottom of the 3rd. It's 27-2. Not hearing things. It's been quite the offensive afternoon for the Frontier Redhawks.
There she goes.
Good play, though.
Is an out, but it's a good hit.
Well, that worked.
Yeah.
Just good defense play. So 1 gone.
Up next, freshman number 23, Molly Gates. The ball in the dirt for Molly. It's a strike, count 1-1. Ball that hit her.
It looked like it hit her.
She apparently did not move to get out of the way, so she's not getting first base.
Really? That's a rule, huh?
Yeah, if you don't attempt to move out of the way of the pitch, you do not get the base.
Interesting.
Outside for Molly. hit a very short hit up the third base line and made it first base.
It was almost like a equivalent of a bunt. Yeah,
but it was a full swing. I think she just had the corner of it. Up next, number 19, Callie Berthume, a left-handed hitter for Frontier. Ball that went behind. Molly stole second base.
That negates the possibility of a double play.
Foul tip by Callie. That was a ball for Callie.
Good job to keep that ball from going to the backstop and giving third base to
Molly Gates.
Molly Gates.
It's a
Whoa.
high ball over the pitcher's head. Molly took third. Callie will be walked and take first base. Currently, Molly is on third and Callie is on first. And up to bat is number 10, Amanda Canepa. That is 2 balls for Amanda. Callie stealing second. Currently runners on third and second. Another ball for Amanda. Hit by Amanda.
And a run will score, though.
I think that was a Molly made it home, but I believe that was an out at first.
Yep. That makes the score 28-2. Runner still at third.
Gabby Adams, freshman for Frontier, up at bat. On Adams. Strike for Gabby.
Caught the inside corner on that one.
Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, right to the second baseman. Callie has made it home, and Gabby's safe at first base.
That makes it 29-2.
Nice grounder by Gabby.
Well hit ball, good stop with the second baseman, but unable to make the play at first.
Number 3, Melanie Ring up at bat. Strike for her. Oh. Another strike. Swung very low pitch. She was golfing a little. High ball. I think the catcher just caught that with her bare hand.
Wow.
The high outside ball for Melanie. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She's gonna be protecting the plate for the rest of this up at bat.
Ooh.
Another ball up high. Another ball, this time in the dirt. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes for Melanie Ring. That one hit her. It was a ball, and she is walking to first.
So that was a walk. It wasn't a hit by a pitcher, I don't believe.
Could have been either.
Bottom line, she's at first.
Yes.
2 runners on. The score is 29-2.
Back up at bat, number 18.
And this is the 3rd or 4th time they
Ashley
batted around.
Taylor.
It's the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
Bottom of the 3rd, actually. They batted around every inning.
Yep. Melanie on first. Gabby Adams on second. I am unsure, but I believe Melanie on first base might be an 8th grader as well. There's a strike for Ashley Taylor. There we go. Right out to left field, hitting the fence. Ashley's going to take second, bringing Gabby home and Melanie to third.
And the 30th unanswered run is scored by Frontier, 30-2. Runners at second and third.
Delaney Fifield back up to bat, number 15. out for Delaney Fifield. She bunted, it popped up, and the catcher was able to catch it.
And the inning is over. We'll go to the top of the fourth with the score Frontier 30 and Mahar 2. This is Redhawks softball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Oh, just got ultimately colder somehow. You should be like the catcher, Josh, who caught it. Like getting slapped with a piece of ice across the face. It's not fun. The wind is so annoying right now.
That's awful. What?
We have 1.5 innings left at the rate this game is going.
We go to the top
Another strike for Ashley Taylor.
at the top of fourth now.
Let's see if she can go 6 for 6 with these 2 innings. Another strike.
Wow. She's definitely dealing.
She's also got some really great speed on these pitches. Some amazing force. Strike 3. First one out. First out of this inning.
And coming up for the Mahar Senators is Gracelyn Stewart, 8th grader.
That was a ball a little high and outside, but still has some pretty good speed on it. Another back at it with a strike for Ashley. Oh, foul tip.
She got a bat on it for sure, but
that is a ball in the dirt. Little low for Ashley. Strike 3.
the 2 strikeouts back to back. Actually, no, that was
the
strike
second?
2. I thought that was strike 3.
I
but
thought that was strike 3. Maybe one of those. Yep, because she had a strike and then a foul.
right.
And a strike. Whatever. We'll see. Didn't catch it. We're not going to fight with it. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the first pitch was low.
Maybe. I thought that I saw 2 strikes as well, but
Can't tell if it is raining or if that is something falling from one of the trees. I think it is raining.
either that or a 10-pound robin.
Yeah. could also just be crazy.
With all that's happened today, a rain would be the least crazy thing.
There's strike 3 for Ashley for the second batter. You know, rain is now the least of our worries. And it's very light rain, not coming down heavy at all. And sunny outside, so.
Haley Benoit is up. Haley is the first base person.
You got this, Ashley. Here's a strike. Strike 2.
I'll tell you, she's really got some good stuff right now.
Mhm.
Good velocity, good placement.
Oh, that is a ball up high. Actually getting warm out right now. Shockingly. Strike 3.
So she strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Frontier 30, Mahar 2. This is Redhawks softball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Financial support for FCAT sports coverage provided by attorney Daniel F. Graves. If you need legal help, call Daniel Graves today at 773-8706. He is also Deerfield's current town moderator. Cheslick's Market. Great lunch specials, sandwiches, baked goods, and homemade meals. Right next to the Common in South Deerfield. Gilmore and Farrell Insurance, Bernardston Road, Greenfield. Your trusted choice for personal and commercial insurance. 413-773-3686. Attorney Leah M. Phillips, 22 Mohawk Trail, Greenfield. Your go-to lawyer for all your legal services. Learn more at www.lphillipslaw.com.
We go down to the bottom of the fourth, and the Frontier Redhawks up at bat. Number 16. The wind continues to blow. We had some rain earlier. That's always fun. Ball in the dirt.
Jillian Apanel currently up at bat.
She had a 3-run homer her last time up.
Oop, right up to the third baseman. Let's see if Jillian can outrun. Oh, nope, that is an out. Good hit by Jillian, though.
Good play by the third base person for Mahar. One down.
Oh, foul by Chloe Cutting. Got warm for a couple minutes. It is cold again.
Where has our spring gone?
Usually we're in short weather already.
I know.
Strike for Chloe Cutting.
Let's do strikes on Chloe.
See if she can protect. Catcher barehanding it yet again. I guess maybe that one was a little bit slower and a little bit easier to
yeah,
catch.
I was gonna say.
I believe the last one, I don't think she caught it. I think she stopped it with her bare hand.
That time she used the mitt.
Yep.
She walked her.
Yep. One out currently. Chloe on first. Up at bat, Molly Gates, freshman for Frontier. The strike. Has a ball. Another ball for Molly up high. Another strike for Molly. Oh, foul tip by Molly protecting the plate. And they ball for Molly. Behind her, having to jump out of the way. Full count for Molly. Either get walked or protect. Molly will get walked, moving Chloe second, and bringing Callie Berthium up to bat. line drive right over to the shortstop, bringing her to first, but a forced out at third for Chloe Cutting. 2 outs currently. And up to the plate is number 10, Amanda Canepa. Ooh, line drive right to center field. That'll be a single for Amanda, bringing Callie to third, and Molly home. Molly tripping on home plate.
That makes it 31-2.
Number 2, Gabby Adams, freshman for Frontier, up to bat. Let's see if she can bring these 2 girls home. High ball. Oh, foul off over to the fence. Coming very close to cars that are parked back over here. Another low ball. Amanda Canepa taking second on a steal. Another ball for Gabby. Another ball for Gabby. Walking Gabby, loading the bases with Callie at third, Amanda at second, and Gabby at first. Up to bat, number 3, Melanie Ring. And she will be batting left-handed. I believe she might be a switch hitter. Oh, as a strike.
Another one of those sort of slap
An
swings.
attempted slap. A ball. Count 1-1. Another ball from Melanie. I had to check that. Movement. Going to the third baseman. Oh, nobody is grabbing that. Oh, there we go. Callie Berthy making it home, making the score 32-2. And up to bat, number 18, Ashley Taylor. Pitcher asking for a new ball. Bases loaded with Amanda on third, Gabby on second, and Melanie on first. Let's see if Ashley can bring them home. Let's go, Ashley. See pitcher was just hit. I do not know how badly. Gabby Amanda making it home. Pitcher seems to be up and okay. It'll be a single for Ashley, but an double for an RBI for 2 runs. Melanie currently on second, Ashley on first, with Delaney Fifield, number 15, up at bat. And a pop fly. Let's see if they can catch this. It was an error with a drop. Will be a single for Delaney Fifield. Up next, number 16, Jillian Avenel. Bases are loaded. See if Jillian can get another home run. There's a high ball. We have a third out with the runner on third, leaving base early, finishing the 4th inning. Score, I think score might now be 33-2. Could be wrong. Is it 34-2? I'm sorry.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with the final 3 outs of this one. Frontier 34, Mahar 2. This is Redhawks softball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Financial support for FCAT sports coverage provided by attorney Daniel F. Graves. If you need legal help, call Daniel Graves today at 773-8706. He is also Deerfield's current town moderator. Cheslick's Market. Great lunch specials, sandwiches, baked goods, and homemade meals. Right next to the Common in South Deerfield. Gilmore and Farrell Insurance, Bernardston Road, Greenfield. Your trusted choice for personal and commercial insurance. 413-773-3686. Attorney Leah M. Phillips, 22 Mohawk Trail, Greenfield. Your go-to lawyer for all your legal services. Learn more at www.lphillipslaw.com.
Frontier softball.
The Mercy Rule, this is probably the final inning.
1 ball, 1 strike for number 2 for Mahar. I think Gary just had the girls go out and run.
McKinley Drew is the batter. She was the starting pitcher in this game.
A second foul for her, or a foul for her, meaning 2 strikes. Let's see if Ashley's got this. There's a ball.
She's been impressive in relief.
Yes, especially for an 8th grader playing on varsity. Another foul. Ball. I believe this is a full count. 3-2. Ooh. Right out to left field, Jillian Avenel. Nice catch, nice play. Number 2 making it to first base on a nice hit.
That'll bring up Kaylin Hebert.
The first hit Ashley had let up this entire game. They strike. Oh, that is a foul.
Got a piece of it anyway.
Another swing, so a strike. Three strikes. She is out. Number 2 has made it to second base. Bringing up number 14.
And this is Kiana Thompson for Mahar. Drew is at first base.
It's a strike. A ball. Another ball. Taking third.
Out. Oh, she
Safe.
got in. She dropped the ball.
The
She was-
base also got kicked out of place.
Right, she was dead to rights, but the ball popped out. So a lucky break for Mahar.
Let's see if they can bring the score just a little bit closer. Strike.
I get the feeling we're going to look at the future of the Redhawks with this pitcher.
Yes. She can keep this up for the rest of her high school career.
8th career to throws like that. She's going to be an all-star by the time she gets to junior and senior years. She stays with it. Oh, that looked good.
That looked like a really good strike, but it was not. Oh, the Mahar bus is getting set to leave.
They'll actually have to warm up the bus.
Moving, moving, moving. That'll bring in another run for Mahar. Bring the score just ever so closer. 34-3. It's quite windy right now. Number 14 on base. Number 42 up at bat. Strike. Or no hit. That'll be an out at first.
Fielder's choice sends down Sailor Keegan's.
It's a nice hit to second base.
And that's 2 down, I believe.
Yeah. 2 outs, 1 to go.
Olivia Patch is the batter for Mahar.
That is a strike. Foul tip, meaning 2 strikes on this batter. It's a ball a little up high. Ooh. Nice outfield hit by number 50? 50. Ooh.
She's going to get a double out of it.
She did get a double, bringing another batter home from Mahar. Making the score 34-4.
Oh. Mahar's finally got some more runs on the board. That's
Yes.
Bit of a moral victory there, but
Oh, stealing third. Third base seems to be having a few problems. The base itself, not the player.
here. That's the Mahar.
Number 50. 50. Olivia Patch at third base. Let me see if I can get her number 54. For Olivia Mayer up at bat. Currently a foul tip for her. Olivia is an 8th grader. Ooh, nice hit to first base. That will be the 3rd out of the game. Or of this inning.
And the game.
And the game.
And that's the ball game. The final score from South Deerfield. The Frontier Redhawks defeat the Mahar Senators by a count of 34-4. My broadcast partner Cheryl Moreau, and for all the FCAT crew here, including the executive producer of Frontier Sports, Kevin Murphy, I'm Chris Collins saying so long from South Deerfield. See you next time on Frontier Community Access Television. Good job. Well done. Ooh, we want to keep this probably with the stuff.
Some of them might be changing because some of them, I don't know if they are, 3 of them I think might be JV players, but I don't think it really matters.
Not today, it didn't. Good job. Well done.